Don't you just love those days when everything just goes right? Where everything is perfect and wonderful and nothing at all goes wrong? Do you know what else is great? Days that go horribly wrong, but then make great stories later on. That's what I'm going to tell you about today. It all started in the summer of 2011. I was in a mentoring program at the time where high schoolers were paired up with elementary school kids. Part of this program was going on 2 field trips, and the first field trip was to a children's science museum. Sounds like fun, right? Wrong. This is where everything just went horribly wrong. To start, this field trip must have happened on one of the hottest days of the entire summer. It was in the high 80s all day. So we were on a school bus. Now, this is a New England bus, so there was no air conditioning, but there was a heater. And for some reason, that heater was on. So just imagine a bus packed full of children on an 80-degree day with the heat on. Yeah, that wasn't fun. But we were not going to let a little heat stop us. What did stop us was this sound. The tire blew out in the middle of the highway. And when I say blow out, I don't mean it went flat. I mean, there was a chunk of rubber missing from the tire that was about that big and that tall. Yeah, the tire exploded. Luckily, school buses have 2 tires next to each other, so this wasn't actually disastrous. But this still resulted in several frightened and/or crying small children. We pulled off the highway and parked in the driveway of an animal hospital. It took a couple hours for the tire to get replaced, and we had lots of bored children on our hands, but we were finally on our way to the pizza restaurant. However, the fun does not stop there. As I said before, it was a really hot day, and there was no AC, so we had all of the windows open, including the emergency hatches. This is when we passed under a very low bridge, and suddenly there was a loud, metallic shrieking noise, and sparks were flying. The emergency hatches got ripped right off the top of the bus. I was lucky enough to be sitting right under one of those hatches. I even got some metal flakes on my face. This incident produced even more crying and scared children. I'm sure the car behind us wasn't too happy either. If they didn't swerve out of their way, their windshield would have been crushed by the incoming emergency hatch. After all of that, we finally reached the pizza place. There was no parking near the restaurant, so the bus driver was going to let us off in a closer parking lot and then drive to the correct one. Nope. First, I would like to illustrate this bus further. You see this shirt? Imagine a bus full of small children all wearing rainbow tie-dye. So as several children wearing rainbow shirts start to get off the bus, a man comes over and starts yelling at us. I won't make any direct quotes because his language was just about as colorful as our shirts, but basically he was telling us that we had to leave. We still don't know why this man was acting like this. However, upon later reflection, we realized that we were probably interrupting a drug deal. But the worst part was, after all of this, we never even made it to the Science Museum. It was too late. We ate our pizza, piled back in the bus, and went back home. That day was rather terrible at the time, but now it's pretty funny. Do you have any stories like this, where everything just went so horribly wrong? If so, please tell me in the comments below so that we can laugh at our pain together. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and be sure to watch Emily's video tomorrow. Bye!